So far, I hope that you get to relax a little bit this weekend. Can't believe we're already halfway through January, and we are kicking off our first big sale of the year here at HSN. Just know that means you have 5 months to pay off everything. Those are interest-free payments on a card that you already have in your wallet that you're comfortable shopping with. You get $40 off when you shop, sign up for the HSN credit card, which would make already an incredible sale price on the item that we're diving into. Is that $29.99 that you would be able to get this? Okay, so what is this? This is Hunter. If you look up at your ceiling, most of you probably have a Hunter ceiling fan. It's a brand that's been around for years that many of you already know, love, and trust. Now we're gonna take care of the air that's inside of your home. We spend about 90% of our time indoors. And what we think is our safe haven, we're away from all the yuckies and ickies that are in the air outdoors. Actually, it's quite contrary. Our air inside our homes can be 10 to 5 times more polluted than it is outdoors, right? Because your door's shut, your windows are short, everything comes in, the pollen comes in with you, the dust comes in, the mold spores might kind of roll in, and they have nowhere to go. That's why you have an air purifier. You get to pick your color, black or silver, white or silver. That's important because it blends in with your home right now. But imagine that smoke in the air, that pollen, that pet dander. Once you put on your air purifier, it circulates the air around, grabs it, and then puts that fresh air indoors. So we, just for purposes so you can visually see it, smoke is the smallest of particles, 0.3 microns. This is able to capture it. We just exacerbate this demonstration so you can see how it clears the air. Tracy Rose is our guest to dive into that. Tracy knows how much I love my air purifier.
Oh, yeah, it's a must.
Know. You love it. You got 2 girls. There's always stuff going on in the home that we need to clean the air.
Yeah, and this is what I want people at home to do. I want you to ask yourself, what makes your eyes water? Yeah. What makes your nose run? What makes you irritated? What stuff in the air is irritating you? And ask yourself, what are you doing to get that stuff out of the air? Yeah. Okay, because like you said, I mean, we're spending so much time indoors. Sometimes in our home, it's 50% dirtier, the air. Not our home, but the air inside of our home can be 50% dirtier than outside. Why is that? Well, think about it. Like you said, you have everything locked in. Yep. You know, you open the doors, you walk in after work, you know, open the doors, you come in, everything is locked in there. And it settles. It settles into your mattresses, it settles into your carpets, it settles into your sofas and all of that stuff. Outside, you've got breeze and air and everything's flowing. In your home, it's locked in. So if you do not have an air purifier, there is only one other thing inside of your home that is going to clean and scrub the air, and that is your lungs, your loved one's lungs, the pet's lungs, everybody else's lungs, because that's our body's natural filtration. So let me enter and introduce you to this unit. We have not had this one on in probably 2.5 years.
I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Very, very long time. And I love this one because you're getting a really nice size filter. You're getting 3 layers of filtration, okay? So you're gonna have that EcoSilver pre-filter. It's also going to get rid of odors in the air. It's also going to inhibit the growth of microorganisms. And then you're getting that true HEPA filter. So this is going to act as a twofold. It's, like I said, it's going to inhibit the growth of microorganisms. It's also going to get rid of odors in the air. And then look at this size filter right here. True HEPA. Best of the best. It's going to get rid of 99.97% of the particulates in the air, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at some of those particulates we're talking about. Dust, dirt, dander, pollen, all of that stuff, it's going to grab and scrub out. Why do you want that EcoSilver pre-filter? Because live airborne stuff, like you talked about, mold, that's a live airborne particulate.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah, we have an animation to kind of visually show you that too, because you might say, well, I don't have mold spores. One, we're not really aware. You know, if you had a leak, you definitely have mold spores. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're like, no, that's not me. Well, it could be pet. Well, I don't have a pet. What about the pollen? All these different things that this is capturing.
Absolutely, and this is just the pre-filter alone right there. Look at your screen. Those are live airborne particles that have a tendency to grow on surfaces. Maybe it is your air conditioning filter. It has a tendency to grow on. But imagine if you're sucking so much air through a filtration system, you need that first line of defense, and that's what that EcoSilver is going to do. And then we're talking true HEPA. That is the best of the best. It's going to get rid of 99.97% of the particulates in the air. We're talking smoke, pollen, dust, dander, all of that stuff right there. This is a smaller footprint, but this is mighty. This is going to turn the air over multiple times a day. It stands only about 17 inches tall, and it's about 9 inches all the way around, okay, from front to back, or from side to side here. So it's a really nice footprint. That means that this is going to be great for every single room in your home.
Absolutely.
And the thing that I love about this is, like, you're probably looking at that price being like, okay, what did they cut out? Did they, you know, lower the standards on the HEPA filter? Did they get rid of the EcoSilver technology? No, we kept everything that you love. We put it at a price so that you can grab multiples, because I always say this, if you get one air purifier home, then you have to choose who gets clean air.
Yeah.
I got 2 kids. How do you choose?
Yeah,
it's
which
like,
daughter do you love more?
Which one mouthed off to me less gets the clean air? You know, no, everyone gets clean air with this one.
You know what's really great too, and this is what's powerful about being here at HSN, is that we have these long-time relationships, long-term relations that we have with companies like Hunter that you already know and recognize. So when we're able to be with them for so long, we're able to pass on that great value. So our HSN deal at under $100 is already a great value that makes it competitive and what brings millions and millions of you to us. But then we want to give you a sale price because we want to make it attainable. We want you to be able to get this, maybe get up a couple of these. This is the only scheduled presentation of the day. That is important to you because out of sight, out of mind, right? If you don't see it on air, if you're like, oh, actually, I've been needing an air purifier. If you don't hear it, if you're not reminded, then we just go about our day and then we totally forget, and then the price goes back to $99. So save that $30, apply it to a lunch with a girlfriend, maybe put that extra $30 in a savings account if you want, because that's the savings that you're getting now when you pick this up today. Then you have the flex pay. You have $14 is what gets it home. We ship it to you for free. And here's the most powerful thing here at HSN is you have 30 days to love it or send it back. If you don't love it, you only spent $14 to give it a try on that flex pay. You can always get that money back once you return it, but it's like $14 to give it a try for an entire month in your home and see what difference it can make. And the colors we have is a white and silver, black and silver. We did have a graphite that is the one that we have in our smoke chamber to demonstrate the power of this. That one sold out last night. So we're down to our final 2 colors. And then Tracy, I'll let you show it because this is important because you look at that and you're like, whoa. I honestly, we do it at such an extreme so we can visibly see it because smoke is such small particles. But if you're like me in your kitchen, it could be full of,
I love that you say this is extreme.
I've burned some salmon before.
This is not extreme in my house. This is like me cooking a new recipe, a little fun TikTok recipe. We do this because I'm a seeing is believing person. You know, like I want to be able to see. And you can't normally see all of the stuff in your air. You know, you can't see the gunk in your air. So we fill this up with smoke, the smallest particles that you can try and clean out of your air. And we want to show you how fast this Hunter is going to pull in all of that air, put it through the multiple layers of filtration. Look at this. Look. You can immediately see that cyclonic flow right there. What it's doing is, and I'll show you over here, Nicole. So you can see here on this side, this is where they're pulling in all the dirty air from, right here on the side. Look at the size of that intake area right there. So this entire filter is right here. So it's in a small footprint, got a pretty good size filter. So it's gonna clean and scrub that air multiple times over. The other thing, like I said, I'm a seeing is believing person. You saw this. All right, say you're like, all right, Tracy, I don't believe you enough, you know? I want you to get this home. And in about a month, I want you to open the front of this and take out the filter. I want you to check out the difference. Okay? This is how your filter's gonna come, beautifully clean and crisp and white. And within a month or 2 months, it may not, this one was used for several months, but it's not gonna look like this. And the reason I want you to look at this is because seeing is believing. So if you're looking at a dirty filter, you have peace of mind saying, you know what? That's not in my lungs.
Right.
That's not, you know, if the last couple years have taught us anything, it's to be ready for the unexpected.
Yeah.
You know, and we clean our surfaces, we clean our hands, you know, people are still wearing masks.
We drink filtered water.
Right. So what are you doing to clean the air?
Exactly.
Breathing is the one thing that we do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yep.
We don't stop.
Nope.
We don't.
Nope.
So you need to make sure that even if you're sleeping at night and you're getting 8 hours, first off, you're my hero. I really appreciate that. But I mean, imagine just in the 8 hours that you're sleeping, breathing in that clean, fresh air. You've got a digital top, very easy to use with just a touch of a button, it turns it on. It's got a timer. It has an accent light. It's got sleep mode, so if you don't like any sound or any light, you press that and you don't get any of it. And it also has a filter indicator light. That's important because that lets you know when it's time to address your filters.
Right, and it lets you know if it's that pre-filter or if it's that true HEPA filter. The only ones that should not take advantage of this deal is maybe you already own it. Maybe you already picked it up. If you need extra filters, we do have some available at hsn.com right now. You're welcome to use a FlexPay on that. I would suggest if you already have this unit and if you're picking up this unit, just pick up a couple extra. It's kind of nice to know that once it's ready, it will indicate it. You'll go anywhere from 6 to 12 months, depending on how much you use it and the quality of your air, right? But most of you will probably inch closer to a year with your filter. Grab a couple, so it's just that peace of mind like, oh, okay, I already got it. And there's only about 600 left in those filters. We did have an auto ship, that sold out, so it's single ship only. That's why I suggest use the FlexPay and pick up a couple of those if you'd like, so then you'll be taken care of into 2024 with this as well. But a nice, sleek, clean profile on this. Yeah. It only stands about
17 inches tall.
17 inches tall, about 9 inches across, just about 8 inches off that wall. So it's a sleek, clean, a nice profile to have in your house. White, silver, and black silver, those are the only options we have. Only presentation of today.
Only presentation and only one on my schedule. You know, and here's the deal. Having an air purifier used to be a luxury. Now it's a necessity, okay? So why not go with a brand, Hunter, that's been around for more than 100 years. We have been able to move air better than anybody, and you can't clean air without moving air. So we've got the most sophisticated fans and filters in this very small footprint that'll fit on your countertop, will fit in the corner of your bedroom, put in your bathroom. I mean, this is where you're using all those VOCs, the hairspray and the dry shampoos and all the sprays. This will attack those so you're not breathing it in. Let this clean the air instead of your lungs.
Yeah, really. Somebody was asking about the size on this. So if you use it in a room about 101 square feet, it's gonna clean that room 115 times every day. So if you go to a little bit larger square feet, it will just clean it a little bit less, but it's still gonna be pulling all the air all over to make sure that you're getting the best air possible that you can get, getting rid of 99.97% of those particles that could be, especially smoke. So
absolutely.
Good to see you, Tracy.
Good to see you, my friend. I'll see you in a sec.
Yeah, oh yeah, she'll be back. She will be back. In about 30